Hello, 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 everybody. We are, Hey, Drago, thank you so much for the follow. We are back in Might and Magic 6. We are nearing the end of the game. Last time I left off with a full inventory, so we're gonna need to go sell some junk real quick, although I just picked up a very nice dagger, so let me put that on real quick. Okay, so what was I doing? Oh yeah, so I wanted to check where I was in this dungeon, because I'm gonna have to walk back here. Well, not walk back here, but fly back here. I could set a teleport here, but oh, actually, you know what? I think I can do that. I was gonna say I kind of needed my other teleport locations, but I don't think I need that one. Okay. It looks like it's actually early morning, so these shops probably aren't open yet. Oh no, they're open.
Come back soon.
Looking for a weapon?
Kind of feel like because my inventory is full and it's morning time, my characters have likely been awake for like 24 hours, which might suggest it's a good idea to go like rest up. You don't want your characters staying awake an incredibly long time. But let me finish selling stuff first.
Can I help you find anything? Thanks.
I do have enough experience to level up if I wanted to. But I think I'm gonna save that right now. I don't feel like that's super necessary at the moment.
Looking for a weapon? Come again.
Don't touch the merchandise.
Um,
Soon.
okay, yeah, let's go ahead and
Enjoy your stay.
rest. And then we will go teleport around real quick to our buffing up locations. Go ahead and cast this. It's been a while since I played, so I'm trying to like make sure and remember the order that I need to do these things in. Okay, I think those are the buffs that I always use. Then we'll do Hour of Power here. We will go heal up at the temple real quick. Just to refresh our health and mana from all the buffs we got. And then we can teleport back to where we were and continue on in this dungeon. So we're currently in a pyramid. I'm trying to figure out where I came from. So I think I came from there, and I've been hugging the left wall, although maybe I want to go down here first, because I feel like this could maybe be an empty area, and I think around here it gets a little confusing with different levels, but let's stick with the Oh wow. There's quite a lot of guys back there. I think I will try and kill these and then get out of the way. Are they actually attacking me? Yeah, they are. Okay. Wonder if we can manage to lure them over here. I think I still need to find one more of these crystal skulls. Oh, actually, two more, actually. So when you kind of peek around a corner like this, if you're in melee range of enemies, they can still hit you. But sometimes if they like are doing a projectile, it will get blocked by the wall. Oops. I backed up a little bit too far. Okay. Wonder if I can lure some more over here. Probably not a ton of them, but maybe enough to make it worthwhile. We only managed to lure one of them over here. So the problem is if we walk in this area now, there will be some radiation poisoning that we get. Which I think the crystal skull protects us from. Can't remember if it like fully protects us or if it's like random and like, you know, like a 50% chance or something. So I think we're gonna avoid going in there just yet.
Aha.
We enchant this dagger. That's not a good enchantment. Alright, let's keep hugging the left wall here and see where we get to. Okay. Ooh. Three of the red ones are the most powerful ones. And having three of them at once is kind of spooky. Okay. We are very, very buffed up though. Alright. So yeah, this is the issue with like hugging left walls is when there's a when there's stairs, it can kind of get into a weird scenario. I think maybe what we'll do is we will temper, and there's also a pit there, which we'll want to go down at some point. Oh, jeez. Again, more stairs. I think what I'll do is I'll go like back and go down the side rooms to the right that don't involve stairs. I would like to try and get these guys to come over here if we can. But I think they may, because they're ranged, they may like always try to stay out of our range. If I can get just like a couple at a time, it'd be fine. And that one is poking his head through the floor. I wonder if I can even hit him. Okay, I can. unfortunately our arrows don't do a ton of damage, so trying to shoot them will take a lot longer than hitting them with melee attacks, but does mean we can kind of stay out of the range of too many of them at once. Okay, that one's almost dead. Several of them got feared. So we're red, which means there should be someone like in melee range. I wonder if they're like under here or something. Okay. I do want to get up close like that if I can. Good. Shoot, I was kind of hoping that one would stay in range. It seems like these guys just do fear and sleep. And we actually have a fairly good resistance against sleep. And fear isn't particularly debilitating. Although, you know, we should remove it when we can. Okay, probably the melee ones are the ones left down there. Okay, yeah. So let's go do what I was saying earlier, where we'll back up a little bit and go down the side routes before we start doing the stairs. And I'm looking for, I wonder if I used that key. No. And we're looking for 2 crystal skulls, as well as some scrolls, which give us passwords. Okay, I remember this. Down each of these halls, there will be genies. It can be kind of annoying. So we're gonna, whenever we go down one, the ones on the other side are gonna be able to see us and start attacking us. And we really want to be in melee range. Okay, I think that got the ones in there, so let's go down this one. Those, I forget exactly how those lamps work. It may be, they give you like a buff when you use them, a permanent buff, or some effect. Maybe buff is the wrong word. But I think it's like random. Or maybe it's based on like the time you use them, like the time of month or something. Or like the particular month that you use it in. There was also something called a Deck of Fate, which I thought worked the same way. And so it's possible one of them works that way, and I'm getting them like, you know, mixed up in my head, thinking they both work the same way. So even though we are extremely high level and very heavily buffed, these guys can do a lot of damage if you're not careful. Unfortunately, I could like run down this giant hallway and try and get them all to come out at once, but they do quite a bit of damage, so trying to avoid that. I could like run by and then like try and hide down a wall, but the ranged ones can be hard to kind of funnel towards you in the way that you necessarily want. Anything which is melee only, you can definitely kind of exploit the way that they move. It's kind of funny that there are like random reagents down these hallways. Those are some things that you find like, you know, very early in the game. So it's such like a bizarre thing to have as a item sitting out in a dungeon at this point in the game. Okay, we're getting pretty close to finishing up this area. There's like 2 more side hallways to go down. May have enemies in them. Looks like we already got one of them. So I think this is the last one left. And I'm a little tempted to just like teleport out and heal. Because when you can teleport to the temple very early in the game, and it's very cheap to heal there. And potentially even faster than like using my heal spells, but... Alright, let's loot this area real quick. Then we'll test out those lamps and see what they currently do. And I may actually have, after that battle, I may actually and like looting everything. My inventories may actually be full enough to go back and do another selling session. We'll see. Alrighty, okay, let's test these lamps real quick. Oh. Maybe I'm getting them mixed up and they do something in Might and Magic 7, but here they're just sellable items. So I don't seem to be able to use them.
Aha. Oh!
Tend to all stats. I don't really want to use anything which buffs stats, because stats only matter if you hit a breakpoint. This is interesting.
Oh!
Let's see. Okay, this is a straight upgrade there. That's definitely a sell. What about fire resistance 14? I feel like there's a good chance someone has something just doing less than that. Although I have been slowly upgrading all my rings, so perhaps not. He doesn't look like it.
Aha. Ho! Aha.
I don't know.
Ho!
Poison resistance 15.
I
Hmm.
don't know.
Ho!
Hit points plus 24. 5 levels, just better than that for sure. Okay. Our inventory's not completely full. Oh no, there's another room down here that we're gonna need to go through here. All these have genies in them too? Jeez. Okay. I wonder if I should put if I have like another resistance to sleep thing I can put on him. Or someone. Even if it's just like temporary. I have both my people who can cast Awaken resistant to sleep. But not not the other ones. And because of that guy, I need to be a little bit careful of pay attention to see if anything breaks. I may try and run around a corner here in a second. Though it doesn't look like there's too many of these guys, so maybe I just try and finish them off. Definitely did a fair bit of damage, but seems like we're alright. I will definitely go sell stuff after finish up this room, if not earlier. And I think I'm actually going to toss these lamps because they're just sellable items, and I have to go find who I'd actually sell them to. And unless they sell for an insane amount, probably not worth it at this point in the game. Random empty potion bottles. Oh shoot, we're weak because my haste wore off. Let's fix that real quick. Should be fully buffed again. It doesn't look like there's too many hallways left. 3 of them actually. And like I said, we're definitely gonna have a full inventory after we loot this area. And interesting that there's like seems to be like a little side area down there. Multiple ways to go here. Okay. We'll loot, sell, heal up, and then come back. We can go ahead and set a beacon here, because this is where I'm going to want to teleport to. And we may actually get a full inventory before we can,
Oh!
Okay.
when we're done looting here. Pretty sure there's nothing, interesting, because, the lamps are just sellable items. I'm pretty sure there's nothing super interesting down these side hallways. Picking up some pretty large items, things like spears and halberds and armors take up a lot of area. You can always tell who picked something up by who smiles when I loot something. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and do a quick selling session.
Aha!
So anything which is of a
Oh!
certain value, I think it's slightly like it slightly matters like what type of item it is. So it's not like anything which is, just, happens to be over X amount you can enchant, but like rings that are over a certain amount you can enchant, and weapons that are over a certain amount you can enchant, etc. But anyway, you can, anything over a certain amount you can
Merchandise.
enchant, which will make it sell for more. Or, you might actually get an enchantment that you want to use.
Come back soon.
Looking for a weapon? Come again.
Can I help you find anything? Thanks. Come again.
I have to do, well, I don't have to, but I always move the stuff over to this guy. Because, well, one, he's the one with the identify skill, but he's also the one with the merchant skill. So everybody else would sell things for less than he does. I almost considered like getting everyone master merchant just so it's so we all sell stuff for the same amount, just so I don't have to
Don't touch
move items around as much.
Come back.
But in reality, that's kind of a waste of skill points. It's like I could give him a I think I will actually do that. I'm gonna drop his armor class ring and give him a resistant to sleep. And we have 3 rings which do increased fire resistance, so at max I only need 2 of those. Okay, we're almost done selling.
Don't touch the merchandise. Come back soon.
Go ahead and refresh my spells while I'm here. So we're gonna go heal up at the temple real quick.
Find anything? Thanks. Come again.
Can we assist you? Luck be with you.
Okay. Now we teleport back where we were and continue on. Looks like I missed a body over here. Just a second. Okay. Alright, in my plugging the left wall beam, I'll continue down here first. Just checking to make sure nobody broke anything. I don't think the purple and blue ones can break things. I think only the red ones do that. Oh, this is something. This is like overlooking the one of the where we kind of came in. We came in through there. Okay. Dead end. That's nice because we finally like finished up an area that we were working through. Now we go down this route. Okay, I'm gonna hide around the wall here. Just to avoid ranged attacks while we do this. That was something breaking, by the way.
Good as new.
Well, they're really picking on my cleric here. Something breaking again?
I've repaired it.
Shoot. I really don't want to be fighting the genies at the same time as these guys. I'm hoping these guys are almost dead. Yeah, there we go.
I've repaired it.
The fact that my gems are still red suggests that there's still one right around the corner. I'm kind of hoping he can't hit me until he like comes forward a little bit. But... there he is. See on the map, you know, the red dots are enemies still moving around there. Since they're not coming around the corner here, I suspect they're genies. Because genies prefer ranged attacks. These guys, sort of Anubis guys, prefer melee. Although, whoa, crap. I was not expecting all of this to be here. It's also possible that they were ones that we damaged so that they were running away. Once you get things down to like, I don't know how much, like 5% of their health or something, they will run away. I think that is pretty, like, universal behavior of enemies. I feel like there's only two enemy AIs. Maybe that's not true for a couple, like, bosses or something, but I feel like, it's either ranged enemy or melee enemy. And they both, behave the same way. Any more hiding around here? Yeah. Okay, something else broke.
I've repaired it.
I'm always tempted to, like, um, immediately check what broke rather than waiting until the end of a fight, because
Good as new.
if it's a melee weapon that broke, um, I'd rather fix it right away so I do more damage. And generally it would just be more optimal because I'm losing the buff of whatever is broken. But in terms of pure, like, optimizing time, oftentimes it would probably be better to just wait until the battle ends and then repair everything at once. I have a vague memory of, like, certain enemies always breaking, like, certain types of things. So, like, some type of enemy would, like, always break weapons, sometimes would always break armor, or whatever the case may be, but it may be misremembering that, or I may be getting it mixed up where, like, happens in Might and Magic 7, but not necessarily
Alright.
the 6.
Yes.
Okay.
Who knows Earth Magic? Is it you? Yes.
Yes. Okay.
I think both people know Fly already, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So I have people, I have two sorcerers and they can both learn, like, all the elemental magics, but I'm specializing in them between the two characters. Okay, so clicking on those alcoves gave me a couple of scrolls here. So this is one we picked up earlier, Captain's Code, which is Crick. Then we have the Communications Officer, which is Ruhu. When the landing commences, Communications Officer, take this code scroll to the central control chamber and speak activator key Aruhu when prompted. All the senior officers must present their code scrolls and keys to open the way. And Engineer's Code. When the landing commences, engineer, blah, blah, blah. Okay, these all say the same thing. This one is E-Talks. Suspicious. Okay, let's see if we can open this chest. It might be what this key opens. No, okay, unfortunately we're gonna have to come back here then. Let me just double check and make sure I haven't, like, picked up another key or something. Maybe I should set my teleport here so it's easy to get back here. If I had known that, I would have waited to go down this direction, but on the other hand, I am kind of glad that I cleared out these areas. I mean, it doesn't really matter because I would have done it either way, but it's probably probably the most annoying part of this dungeon. Hold on, I need to drink some water real quick. Okay. Immediately getting feared by everybody. Wonder if these guys are at all vulnerable to certain spells. One thing which I haven't done is technically I could do more damage if I was using a spell called shrapnel. But I also haven't, felt like I was that's more like optimal than doing melee damage. And although I haven't felt like I've been like struggling with melee damage at all, so I haven't bothered like switching over to that approach. Even though oh, an artifact.
Oh,
Nobody needs nobody uses staff, so that's a useless artifact for us. Even though sorcerers like specialize in magic, their 2 daggers plus the ability to cause triple damage is quite powerful. Looks like this actually loops around to this room, which we've already been in. Okay, cool. Okay, so it looks like we're probably going down the stairs now. Or up the stairs, or both. I'm still looking for a key. 2 crystal skulls. Although I don't actually know if the I don't actually know if there are 4 crystal skulls in total. I assume there are. Yeah, again, don't know. Okay. This is a weird little dead end, actually. I wonder if you, like, get into there a different way at some point. So now we're going up. And we can go up again. Okay, I'm getting a little bit turned around here. Let's see here. You can see how easy these maps get with all the like overlapping floors and everything. ahead and lure them over here. I wonder if I have master meditation on this guy. Yeah, I do. Right, that was just a random thought, because that determines how much, how many spell points you have. Or not determines, but it like adds to your spell points. And I've noticed that he has a lot less spell points than everybody else. I mean, that's because he's a mixed fighter caster class than just a pure caster class like all the others. Wasn't sure. Okay, this seems very dead-endy, although this is very weird. Sort of this like the fact that there's like a relatively long direction that you can go in with nothing down there. Like the other place we went, there was like the locked chest and like the little alcoves that had secret scrolls in them. And I gotta remember that I may need to jump down that hole at some point. Okay, another dead end. I think I will jump down that hole as the last thing I do, probably. Go ahead and cast Hour of Power before I get into a scenario where I'm running out of haste in the middle of a battle. Trying to like parse the area that I'm looking into, like in my head. Can't quite figure it out. Okay, it's like a large open room with like a huge pit in the middle. I feel like this looks very much like an ambush area, but I don't have any memory of an ambush area here. I mean, I don't remember this area at all, actually. I accidentally just cast Remove Weakness when I was trying to cast Remove Fear. Not that it matters, it's just the wrong thing temporarily. I'm wondering what this key that I have goes to. Hold on. Okay, I still haven't gone up. I'm trying to remember like all the different like side paths and everything I haven't gone down. Okay, so I could jump down here. There's no immediate way back up, but I do have a jump spell which I can use. Maybe I continue the other areas first. I'm hoping this is a dead end. It is, although I could jump down there if I wanted to. You know what? I'm actually gonna save and jump down here real quick just to see if this is an area that I've like been in. Yes, it is. Okay, good. I was pretty sure that was the case. I just couldn't remember off the top of my head. Okay, so there's two places now that we can jump down. One is easy to get back up to with the jump spell, so we will do that one first. But I do want to also, I think there was another downstairs somewhere. Trying to remember. Actually, was it maybe down the, I'm trying to remember. Did I go down this hallway over here? Yeah, it looks like I did, actually. Oh yeah, okay, there's another pit, so that's another one I can fall down if I want. Okay, yeah, this was the next area I wanted to go in, because this one is not, this was not a fall. I can just go back up the stairs. Few of the genies we killed earlier that were fell down here. Interesting little alcove there. Okay, this seems, I think this is the last path that I haven't been down. By the way, we've been coming up in about 4 minutes. Holy crap. I did not expect all of those guys to show up right there. I want to try and fight as few of them as I can at a time. Now, they can stack up, as you can see here, so it's definitely not a perfect solution, but you can also see on the map some of them kind of like stayed in there.
Good as new.
Okay, very nice. can still see some down there that are, I guess, out of range for now. Actually surprised they're not, coming over here. Okay, there we go. It's debatable if trying to hit these from range is a smart idea. Oops. I'm currently still hitting the ones around the wall there. Okay. That's done. Okay. Now this area I do actually have a memory of, and I think this is like one of the areas where like one of the things that I saw you could jump down from, you could like end up in. I was wondering if that little like thing had any secret like scrolls in it or anything, because one of the areas we went down earlier had something like that at the end. Okay, the ad's gonna start here in just a minute, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and take a break before I get into any additional major battles. Oh my gosh, more stuff to jump down. Okay. This place is getting quite complicated. I'm still hugging the left wall, but yeah, it's getting a bit ridiculous. Okay. That'll start here any minute, so break time.